From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Fresno Grizzlies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. David Paulino is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
That will bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. On the ground to the right side. To his left, Kemp. And that's the second out.
Batting third, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
Striding in, Dan Vogelbach. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
The 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ariel Miranda will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kyle Tucker, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
One out, nobody on. Oh, tried to hold back as this is hit back toward the mound. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Into the box, Gary Cox. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. This pitch is popped up. Pierce on the move. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel fouled off. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Cox, the runner at first with 2 gone. The count now at 2-2. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Here's the 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a little tapper. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. On to the 2nd inning now for Minute Maid Park with no score. Stepping in, Kirk Neuenhuis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here comes the first pitch. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball. Get to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Into the box now, Cameron Perkins. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Grounded to short. Sierra is up with it. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, catcher, Chris Herman.
Digging in now, Chris Herman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
J.D. Davis.
Here comes the first pitch. Looped out toward third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arm, and just a leader on the field.
Digging in, Max Stassi. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Ball. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. The 2-2. Well hit to right, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Heredia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Tyler White will bat next, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Enters play here at 279. 3 homers and 14 driven in. Here it comes. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor moves over, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, number 28. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Chuck Taylor is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A runner at first with no outs here. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Manny Pierce. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Zach Vincent, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
That would bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So striding forward now, Sierra. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 14.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Hit high and deep out to left. Taylor racing back. He jumps, but he can't make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Now a bunt attempt here. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
The batter, right fielder.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a slider. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
To 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Sierra on second, Kemp at first, one gone. Popped him up. Number 28 has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
First baseman, number 10.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up. Number 28 is there, and the side is retired. Dan Vogelbach is next. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
In now, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-0 is fastball that misses.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound two balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Cameron Perkins.
Striding forward now is the DH, Cameron Perkins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. And the changeup is way low that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Chris Herman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. The 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's another 0-2. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Soft liner to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting him out.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Perkins over at second. Herman is over at first with 1 away. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they move on top 4-0.
Three and one with 2 on base is a tough spot for any pitcher. He didn't want to load the bases with a walk, and the hitter knew that more than anybody else. Well, he gave him something he could handle, and the next thing he knew, his opponent was circling the bases.
Now batting.
Into the box, Chuck Taylor. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, Brand.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in, Manny Pierce. He reached on a single in his first try. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Don't want to forget about him. First offering on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw abilities. He had a huge lead over at first, but it didn't make much of a difference as he's cut down.
The 1-1 home. is taken for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Kemp fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Tacoma's out on top, 4-0. Leading off the inning, J.D. Davis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
1-2.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Now batting.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course he did that too.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Popped him up. Herman over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tyler White.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler White, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. To the left side, but it's well fouled. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit softly to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. Tacoma leads it 4-0. Digging in once again, Zach Vincent. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kemp will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 5, Guillermo Heredia.
Stepping up now, Guillermo Heredia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Fisher ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Chris Nunn will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Grizzlies, number 37, Chris Nunn. Now batting.
Standing in now, Dan Vogelbach. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Kirk Neuenhuis. And he popped him up. Davis in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Cameron Perkins.
Ready for another shot now. Cameron Perkins. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-1 taken, strike 2. got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On to the bottom of the fifth. Tacoma's out on top, 5-0. Ready for another chance? Derek Fisher. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hard hit ball to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Now batting, number 14.
Standing in, Sierra. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there as all of a sudden the inning is now over. 5 innings complete. Tacoma leads it 5-0. So coming to the plate, Chris Herman. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Chris Herman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 28. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Herman stands at second with no outs. Popped him up. Gurriel is there. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chuck Taylor.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chuck Taylor. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is outside for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Manny Pierce waits on deck. Count still full, 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now at the plate, Manny Pierce. He's set. Here it comes. Now both runners are breaking. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. First and second now, 1 man out.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Into the box, Zach Vincent. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, Guillermo Heredia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 3 runs already home here. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 rolled slowly to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Through 5.5. Tacoma's out on top, 8-0. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Tucker. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker in the dirt.
No strike.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Full count still.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming in is Heredia. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now an 8-1 game.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. Tacoma leads it 8-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Mike Hauschild comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now batting, Dan Vogelbach. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Davis moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Settling in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Into the box now, Cameron Perkins. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year. High and deep down the left field line.
And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Chris Herman.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Herman. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Two out, nobody on. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Now batting, number 28.
In now, number 28. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Herman stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fisher's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. Tacoma's out on top, 9-1. Tyler White will bat next. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 misses off the plate. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. The 2-1. This is line to left. Taylor has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now here it comes. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
1 strike.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the run is Heredia. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 14.
So digging in now, Sierra already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy he's a grinder and he's going to approach every at bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Digging in, Tony Kemp, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Two out here and a runner at second. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. So striding in, Chuck Taylor.
Leading off for the Rainiers, left fielder, Chuck Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Manny Pierce. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Liner towards second. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Shortstop, Zach Vincent.
In now, Zach Vincent. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, and there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. The feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kirk Neuenhuis. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Popped up. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Tacoma leads it 10-1. Rainiers will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Rainiers.
So stepping in, Kyle Tucker.
Leading off for Fresno, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0 on the way is in there for strike 1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. Herman is after it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game the three of us were hoping for when we signed on. Ready now, J.D. Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Stepping in, Cameron Perkins. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Chris Herman. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Number 28.
Standing in, number 28. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Stassi has a play. And that retires the side. Nothing doing here this half. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Tacoma's out on top 10-1. At the plate, Max Stassi starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here it comes.
Nope,
and that's
a
high
ball.
for a ball, 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pierce is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The designated hitter, Tyler White.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch changeup, chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And he fouls this one off. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. White leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's the second out.
Now batting, number 14.
Now at the plate, Sierra trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Number 28 is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Tacoma put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Ariel Miranda earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Rainiers. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Grizzlies, 1 run on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.